Photoshop Element 6 now contains two other Photomerge options as well as the panoramic one. If we go down to File and then New, you'll see that after selecting two images inside the Organizer workspace, if we go up to File and then down to New, you see that we have Group Shot and Faces as two new options for Photomerge. Here we'll look at Group Shot. I'll just click on Group Shot and automatically the images are opened up into the Editor workspace, and the Editor workspace is converted to the guided edit mode. Basically, the Group Shot idea is the chance for you to build a composite image from 2 and up to 10 different images, all of which are shot of the same group of people, and you can select faces, hands, bodies from different images and add them to the one final result. In this example we're just using two images, and I'm just going to grab this picture here, drag it up to the final section in the picture. Notice that automatically the program tries to align the two pictures based on the content in the image, and it's managed to do that. We've got some transparency around the edges of both pictures as the feature tries to align them, the images. These areas have been left transparent. So in this particular example, I'm sure you're aware of it, where you're out photographing on a day out or on your travels. There's 4 of you in the group. Someone has to hold the camera, so we take one shot with 3 people in it, swap the camera over, and then take another shot with the cameraman or camera person included. But we end up with 2 shots with 1 person vacant. Not a problem. We can go and select the pencil tool and then just draw into the area where we want to take this part of the picture from the source side, which is the left hand side, and add it into the other part of the image. And you can see how it's been automatically added into the other part of the photo. Same thing if you actually want to swap faces. So you'll notice here on the final shot the girl's face has been repeated in 2 different positions, so we need to include this boy's face in the shot. So we'll just quickly scribble over him and then let go of the mouse button, and automatically it's brought across. Notice in the guided edit panel we have a couple of other options here as well. The pencil tool is what I've been using to mark the spots on the source file that are to be included in the final file. The eraser tool, on the other hand, can be used to take away marked areas on the source file. We can show the regions on the final image, and you can see how these blue sections are actually being drawn from the blue source file. If we look down in the project bin, you can see here that this thumbnail is actually coloured with a blue outline. This is particularly handy, show regions option is particularly handy when you're working with more than 2 images, so that you can see the particular parts of the photo that are being sourced from specific images. I've opened up the advanced options as well, and if I'll just turn off show regions so we can see what's going on. If at any time we need to realign the photos to make sure that they're aligning properly, we can use the alignment tool, and you'll notice that with the alignment tool we can mark 3 different parts of the picture. So here I'm going to work on the top 2 corners of the background, and then maybe the toe of the boot, then move over to the final image and mark those same spots. Okay, here we've got a problem because we don't have the top corner, it's about there, and the final toe down here. Click align and the images will be aligned. So this is very handy if you've got a background that doesn't automatically align when the 2 images or the images are brought into the features dialog. We have also an option here called pixel blending. So instead of having a harsh edge to our composite or to the parts that are copied across to the new image, we actually have a blended edge as you work across to the new image. You can see how it's slightly larger than what we had before in the show regions. Once we're finished, we click done, and the two pictures are combined to create a new document where all of the images are stitched together. So let's just have a look at that document. Here it is in the bin. Notice that some parts still need to be cropped out, so we'll just drag this down like so, crop out that area, and if I just increase it in the size, you'll see how we've managed to keep both those two pictures together.